right, Gabriel. So, what brought you out to New York?
You know, as most of my friends know, I love this city. I've always wanted to live here, and I usually come out here 4 or 5 times a year, maybe a week at a time. We have our satellite office here, so it's required me to come out here and meet some clients here and there. But working remotely and having our office set up where we can work away from the house has allowed me to come out here and really experience New York. We've been out here about 3 weeks now, and it's been awesome. Just being able to work remotely, and I'm able to do what I can do in LA here, and I'm able to experience the city that I just love being in. So it's been great, man. I just wanted to live here. I wanted to come here for a little bit more than a week and stay here for a month and see how it would work out, and enjoy the city a lot.
And now that you've been here 3 weeks, how has it worked out?
It's been great. I think too, it's like just being productive. It's crazy how time flies over here. I mean, we get our gym in the morning, 7 a.m., start working about like 9:30, and the day just blows by. And it's just quiet where we're at. We're staying in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy right now. And we're 3 hours ahead of the California team, and then we're stopping work around 8 o'clock at night, and it just goes by like that. I'm not sure if it's because it's quieter and we're not distracted by the phones and everything going in the office, but I'm way more productive. I'm just getting a lot more done, way more productive, and there's less distractions. So it's just been a great experience to know that I'm getting more done here, and things are going smoothly with the team in California right now.
Right, and I know you have a trial coming up in mid-April. Is this your first time ever going kind of outside of LA to prepare for trial?
Yeah, and that's been an interesting experience too. Being over here and with less distractions, it's just been great, because being out of the office, because with the phones and people coming in and out, it really takes time away from what you're trying to do. Secluding myself out here in New York has allowed me to prepare have these great ideas and really like focus in on the trial, what I'm trying to accomplish, working on my cross-examination outlines, working on my opening statement. It's allowed me to just put a lot more mental energy in it without distractions. So it's just been great. I'm really surprised on how much more productive I am over here, and how just keeping the mental space away from what's going on, the day-to-day stuff in the office, has allowed me to feel more confident about my trial. It's an amazing thing. I think even in this busy city and with all this stuff going on, it's been good. We're disciplined enough to work during the day, work into the evening, and then we go out at night, have a drink, have a nice dinner, and get ready for the morning and do it all over again. So it's just been awesome. It's a great experience.
So for people that are interested in working remotely and maybe going to another city, what advice would you give them?
Well, I would say do it. I think with technology and our generation, we're considered millennials. I think we're a little bit of the older age of the millennial generation, but in my experience, our generation is very comfortable with technology, and we understand why people want to work remotely. If you have no obligations that require you seriously to stay where you're at, kids, family, that kind of stuff. Kids are in school. I'm single. I have no, I'm not married or nothing. So there really wasn't anything holding me back from doing this. So if you're in that position like me, where you are able to work remotely with your work, and you don't have any serious obligations to take care of at your home base, there's nothing. I think it's great to work in another city, and it really will challenge you to just focus on being productive, and working in another city allows you to experience a place you never lived at. That's the best part about it. You're making money, you're doing what you have to do for your job or your position, and you get to experience a whole nother culture, a whole nother people, a whole nother city. So I highly recommend if you can work remotely, I would highly recommend it.
Okay. No, I totally get where you're coming from. I now think I value the phrase "work hard and play hard." I think, at least for me, my experience being out here, I too have been very productive in getting things done, moving cases along, settling cases.
Yeah.
And I think what has driven me is the fact that, I know I have to put in the work, but I know at the end I can also enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I'm in a new city, a new town, new people. And I think that's, something for me has been rewarding, not only professionally, but personally.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
I definitely do. I think it was a big challenge because I'm so used to, I want to be on, it's hard for me to let go. Especially with the business, I've been so involved with it and very, very hands-on with a lot of things for so many years, and to really test the business and let me get out of it and work on what I want to work on over here, and to see that everything's okay. I got my trusted teammates that are taking care of the day-to-day stuff that, in the office, and our operations manager, Vanessa, is someone I trust, and she's taking care of a lot of stuff with us, and we're working together remotely over here. We're on our Slack channel, we're communicating effectively, so it's been good, and it gave me the confidence to know that the business is at another level now. It's maturing, doesn't require me to be there every second and make these decisions. We have great leadership, and it's a dream come true. But yeah, it has been. It's the craziness is how much I've gotten done over here. Like, you would think that I'm going to be doing less. Now there has been a couple days where we ended up sleeping in a little bit, or days that are a little bit less productive. But for the most part, it's been pretty good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And having done this now for the first time, would you do anything differently second time around?
To be honest, I don't think, it's funny. This is the first time I'm like voluntarily working remotely and going to a city and enjoying it and living there. But when the pandemic happened, we were all forced to work remotely, and thankfully we had the technology in place for that. So I did work away from the office back in Stockton, California. I worked remotely for about 3 or 4 months during the pandemic. So I think that experience kind of made me confident in doing this. I'm like, hey, you know what? I've been through this before. Why can't I just take that experience and go somewhere where I really want to be? But yeah, it's been great, definitely.
All right. No, I know one of the values that we discuss at the firm is innovation, right? We're an innovative firm, we're a young firm. Is this something you see yourself doing more consistently going forward?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's for my dream, because I've always envisioned having a bi-coastal lifestyle, being able to have the best of both worlds. LA is a beautiful, awesome city. New York is has my heart. I love it. I love everything about the city. I love the people. So knowing that we've been successful with this hybrid business model and remote work, this is definitely something I'm going to be doing consistently. Maybe on a quarterly basis, maybe 1 month every quarter, and being able to work out here, and also just develop our business out here too. There's a lot of good opportunities. We're licensed in New York. We got our business presence here. So being over here is going to allow me to really think about working on the New York book of business, and just keeping it fresh over here. It's awesome. It's really cool that we were able to do this.
All right. Is there anything you miss about LA?
One of my big gripes about Los Angeles is every day felt like Groundhog's Day. Every day is the same. The weather's the same. It's always sunny. It's always good. I mean, I know that we had our little winter thing going on this year. That's rare, but it's always the same thing. Every day I wake up, I'm like, man, there's just no. I'm happy when it rains over there. It's like, man, change, Right. But when I'm over here, it get the cold, the wind. It was kind of cool in the beginning, we're in New York, and I miss that weather though. I do miss that hot weather, and the predictability is nice. I kind of got bored of it, but I think just the predictability of just not having to worry about bringing an umbrella with you.
Right.
It's like it's something I took for granted, and I do miss that. I think I miss Mexican food. I've had it out here. It's not the same.
I agree.
It ain't ever
I
gonna be the
agree.
same. I miss that of and, you know, besides that, you know, I bought a new condo in the Arts District. I'm having so much fun and enjoying this. I'm not even thinking about that. Like, I don't really miss a lot. I miss the weather. I miss seeing some of my friends and family, but not really, man.
Yeah. I have to admit, being here 2 weeks with you, I could definitely say you're a lot more relaxed and happier out here. So
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, man. So it's been cool though. It's definitely a great experience, and there's something to say about the city. So let me ask you this, Eric. You're LA born and raised guy.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I grew up in Stockton with big city dreams, and I moved to Los Angeles when I was young, 17. What do you love about New York, and what do you love about it that LA doesn't give you?
I think for me, I like that fast-paced nature. I've always kind of thrived in like a fast-paced environment. I think I get that here in New York. I love the city life here. I love the fact that you can walk out. There's so many different coffee shops, places you can eat. If you're into art and culture, there's a lot of museums, exhibits you can go to. If you want to just take a stroll through the park, there's a ton of parks that have very beautiful views and sceneries to take in. It's just very eclectic and it's huge. There's always something to do in the city.
Yeah.
And that's something that I never had experienced in my life growing up in LA. And LA, you have downtown LA, and then you have a bunch of suburbs. It's not the same here. Here you have your suburbs, but even in suburbs, you see people walking around all the time. There's people, going into different little coffee shops. I mean, one of my favorite things here in the morning is I go work out, and I'll go sit at a coffee shop and enjoy my coffee. Just kind of thinking about my day, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna plan my day out.
Yeah.
And it just feels great.
Yeah. Let me ask you about, what do you think about the restaurant scene here?
I mean, the food here is good. I'm honestly surprised I have not gained any weight. I weighed myself today, surprisingly, no weight gain. But I have been eating, I want to say like a king, fortunately, because there's just so many great restaurants and great food spots out here.
Definitely, man. No, yeah. The restaurant scene in New York is like phenomenal. It's great. And it's just an experience. Like I love the New York restaurants out here. They do their best to just give you like a good experience,
Right.
and it's just awesome. I haven't had a real bad meal. I've had good meals and I've had good dinners and great dinners here. And I think the restaurant scene in LA, there's a few, but it ain't nothing. I wish we had a better restaurant scene over there. I think we have it. It's becoming better, but it's on the level of New York, in my opinion.
Right, and I mean we've gone to some good restaurants and we've had $1.50 slice of pizza, and in both of those circumstances the food's great.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what I appreciate about New York, for sure.
Yeah.